Hello friends, today through this video I wish to share some of my thoughts on the message Mother Nature is trying to send to the humanity through COVID-19. Before I go to the topic, let me introduce myself to you. I am a retired general of the Indian Army, having served for nearly 4 decades. And during this period, I have seen the pristine beauty of the nature and the unfortunate destruction we human beings have been causing to it. Okay, back to the topic. How many of us believe that COVID-19 was unexpected? My view is, if it was not Corona, it would have been something else as devastating, as hurting. When, where, how, academic questions will not help us to arrive at the root cause of why this is happening. So let's get to the root cause. We human beings are endowed with a special faculty which enables to acquire knowledge. It is because of this faculty that we have prospered in varied fields. Humanity knows how it evolved. But does anybody have an answer where we want to be in the future? I don't think so. We behave irrationally with the nature. We have stopped respecting the laws of nature. We feel nature must tolerate all the nonsense that we keep doing. We have become denatured animals. We generate waste. We waste water, electricity. We deplete natural resources with impunity. The governments have repeatedly failed to arrive at any consensus on climate change and global warming. Who is responsible for all this? All of us. Who will address this? Should we leave it to the heads of state, scientists? No, sir. All of us will have to pitch in. All of us have to realize that it is because of us that these problems are there. After an avalanche, every speck of snow can say, I am so small, so fragile, so individual. I couldn't have caused this devastation. But the truth is, it is that cumulative mass of snowflakes which causes all the destruction. We human beings just do not realize our responsibilities towards fellow creatures and the planet Earth. We are demonstrating a total lack of self-discipline. This, in my view, is the root cause of what we are facing today. And just to remind all of you, it is not just Corona. Other epidemics like AIDS, Zika, Ebola are all going on with no effective cure found for them. Because of our reckless behavior, Mother Nature was expected to respond, and Mother Nature has responded. So now let's reflect what is to be done. Simple. Be self-disciplined in every facet of your life. This will lead you to respect nature, respect fellow beings, respect their rights. The word discipline unfortunately has a negative connotation. My life, let me live it my way. Who's somebody else to tell me? Self-discipline? Oh my God, it's like imposing martial law on yourself. Is this true? Self-discipline is in fact self-respect. It is falling in love with yourself. It is doing things which are important to you, which you want to do, which you want to learn. This is self-discipline. Self-discipline is the mother of all skills. No skill can be learnt without being self-disciplined. Ask any professional or musician, gymnast, Olympian, sports person, how they are, where they are today. Answer will be willpower and self-discipline. In fact, for developing willpower, you require self-discipline. In my view, self-discipline is more important than the knowledge, intellect and the talent a person has. Self-discipline means respecting your decisions, respecting your priorities. We all have desires in our personal and professional lives to be prosperous, to be healthy, to live a meaningful life, to be happy. Friends, all this requires efforts. And self-discipline will lay the bedrock to put in the efforts to achieve the goals of your life. Say you want to live a healthy lifestyle. You know that you need to exercise. You know what you need to eat, when to sleep, when to wake up. But if you don't practice it diligently through self-discipline, is that knowledge of any use? We cannot exercise 100% control on so many things in our lives. We can't control the behavior of others, the thoughts of others, the actions of others. But we certainly can control our thoughts, our behavior, our actions. To be self-disciplined, I recommend launch on a mission of 3 Ds. The first D is have that unquenchable thirst, unquenchable desire to be self-disciplined. Second D, take a decision to be self-disciplined. Make a commitment to yourself. No distraction, no other aspect should deter you from doing what you want to do. And the third and final D, have that dogged determination to practice till it becomes part of your DNA. For acquiring any skill, you need to set smart goals. Set smart goals to be self-disciplined. For all of you who wish to know what SMART goals are all about, Google, you'll get umpteen number of URLs. But SMART primarily means S, the goals should be specific. There can be no ambiguity. M, goals should be measurable. Set metrics. A, achievable goals. What you can really do with the resources at your disposal. R, goals should be relevant. They should be in sync with our values, with our beliefs. Have strong beliefs. Strong beliefs convert into realities. And T is time bound. Open-ended goals seldom get achieved. Having set the goals, set on the logical sequence of firstly identifying your unconscious inabilities or unconscious incompetencies. We don't know why we are not self-disciplined. Is it lethargy? Is it that I don't have the knowledge to be self-disciplined? Distractions, wrong priorities. There are always options in front of us to choose between the good and the pleasant. Wise people will choose the good, others will choose the pleasant. and carry on with their lives to do tasks which are easy, which are happy without achieving much. By having identified your unconscious incompetencies, you have converted them into conscious incompetence. Now starts the hard work. Work on them. Read, interact with professionals, attend seminars, attend webinars, become an active learner. Practice, practice, practice. Convert your conscious incompetencies to conscious competencies. With a dogged determination, keep working on them till they become part of your DNA. Then your conscious competencies will become your unconscious competencies. Well, that's the way to become self-disciplined. The good news, friends, is self-discipline is a learnable skill. Nobody is born self-disciplined. Self-discipline enhances your self-concept, self-esteem and self-motivation. To conclude, let me highlight the important points which I want you to take home. Human beings are a subset of nature, and therefore we have to follow the laws of the system, laws of the set. Any subset which does not follow the laws of the set is either repaired or eliminated. Recall what all governments, medical practitioners, World Health Organization is telling you to do to fight corona. Personal hygiene, social hygiene, distancing, having the knowledge, acting maturely, all these are acts of self-discipline. So, my final question: can we afford to return to business as usual after corona is brought under control? No, friends. If you do that, that will be a big, big mistake. Self-discipline is survival. It is needed for survival. It will make the impossible possible. If anybody wishes to interact with me on this subject or any other life skill, please feel free to email to me on mathursk61@gmail.com. Thank you. God bless.